Good morning. Happy Saturday. Yay, my friends are here. Okay, now I gotta make the Facebook one work. This is the one I'm bad at. No, Bluetooth. AirPods. I don't know if this is working on the Facebook. We're gonna find out. Good morning, friends. It's Saturday. We're still here. I feel like there's gonna be less people here today than there normally is. And the reason I say that is because it's Saturday. And I've already gotten text messages from people saying they were drinking last night. So, open broadcast studio. Where's my thingamajigger? Oh, wait. This is it. What's the date today? The 4th. Okay. I enjoy this whole Liz just talks to herself. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, Megan. Good morning, Rachel. Phyllis, I totally feel you, friend. I totally feel you. Showing stream. Oh, this is gonna work. Gonna work. Audio settings. AirPods. Go to AirPods. Okay, we good. My AirPods and my microphone. See? It's very exciting, I know. Start. Go live. Okay, we're going live on Facebook, I think. We're gonna find out. Remember, I'm still learning. Well, good morning, Dustin. Good morning, Denise. Hi, Jay. Ready to rock and roll? Yeah, you are. I can't wait till you guys get back in here. Seriously, talking to myself has been quite interesting, and I'm really close to you right now. We're gonna give it one more minute for people to pop on. I'm pretty sure that we're live on Facebook right now. I don't know. Maybe I just shouldn't check. Living life on the edge. No, I'll check because I'm not a terrible human. I do. Okay, so today we have a bunch of things to do. So we have anterior, posterior, and lateral chain. We have jump rope, we have butt kicks, we have rotational majiggers, we have a plank dumbbell drag, which you should have seen me trying to figure out how to do it. Oh, look, I'm live. Cool. There you go. It works. Beautiful. We're going to get rid of that. Okay, so let's get to this sucker, shall we? Oh, day 3 for me. Go, Megan, go. Running late today. I had to move my kid's beer pong table for my workout. Spade, Dustin, of course you are. Coley's typing, Dustin's jump roping, of course it is. A beer pong table. That's like my life in college. Joel, we had the best beer pong table in our basement in college. We had the best basement, so I know what your kids are doing. So I have no water. I'm gonna get water and we're gonna start this sucker, okay? I'll leave my headphones here just in case. Actually, no, I'm not. Okay. Can we still all hear me? I don't know if I ran out of the Bluetooth. Good morning, Jen. Does sound still sound good? Someone let me know because I ran out of Bluetooth range and I just want to make sure it's all hooked up. Because my trusty partner, Christina's not on yet, which means whatever. Okay. What do you guys need today? We need a box because we have some dips. And if you don't have a box, you guys can use a chair. You can use a bench. You can use a stool. You can use a couch, whatever you want. Instead of a kettlebell, if you guys have a gallon jug of water, someone's purse, a dumbbell, you can do that for the single arm kettlebell swings. And then supine single leg hamstring curls. Phyllis, I made this one up for you. I just want to give you a heads up. So, okay, let's just start skipping. We're going to skip forward arm swings to start. Nothing crazy. Phyllis is going to be so mad at me. So Phyllis, you're gonna get so good at these weird hamstring exercises that when we come back, it's going to be your most favoriteest ever. I just want to let you guys know that there's people from the methadone clinic outside and they're looking at me like I am crazy skipping around right now. Okay, guys, skips backwards arm swings. Yep. I'm gonna laugh so hard if they try to come in right now. Still skipping. Okay, guys, skips, crossbody, arm swings next. Make sure you really open up that chest, especially if you're a little sore from yesterday. We do have some push-ups today. We got a little bit of everything today. Oh, we also have a single arm dumbbell snatch to a lunge. So that could be cool. We're still moving. Okay. I think today is the first day that I'm not feeling stupidly sore. Okay, guys, we're going to go into the side shuffles next. So make sure you guys stay up on your toes. Shuffle all the way to one side and then the other. Remember, you want to keep your hips squared off on this one. A lot of people tend to turn and face the direction that they're going. Square yourself off so that you're really getting those lateral stabilizers to warm up each time. Do. Still moving. Woof. We're still doing these right now, only because my my calves are like super tight for that whole running thing. Okay, we're going to go into karaoke next. 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back. Shuffle it out. Get your little hips going. Ooh, we have lateral donkey kicks today. Yeah, Danny, proud of you for being here doing this. And you're right, there's a ton of things on here that you guys haven't done. So we're gonna have fun. I wish I could be there to watch you. And yes, I promise I'll put my hair up in a second. I actually lifted the other day. I'm sorry, I had to. And I didn't put my hair up. And I felt like one of those weirdo Instagram people who lifts their hair down. But I didn't put it on Instagram. Okay, we're gonna go into skipping A drills next. So remember, march it out in this one. Pull that knee up, toe up, and drive that knee as high as you can. The more range of motion with this one, the better. Obviously, the more range of motion with anything, the better. Unless it's too much range of motion and you overextend. Hurt yourself. We're still moving. Okay, guys, into butt kicks now. Butt kicks, butt kicks. So because we're going to be doing this for a little bit longer, I'm going to take some of your questions that you guys already asked, because I've got them in my email. But then as well, any more questions you guys have, we're going to set up a live question and answer. So that way you guys can actually ask me questions and we can talk them through. And then that way, if there's something that you're kind of confused on in my answer, we can then again talk it through even more. Okay, high knees down back. Maybe we'll do it from the comfort of my living room. High knees, guys. Lindy and I have a battle. I like squirrels, she likes llamas. So I make sure we have lots of squirrel items hidden throughout the house. So you may pull something away from a shelf and find a squirrel mug or figurine behind it. You just never know where one's gonna pop up. It's very exciting. Okay, once you guys are done those high knees, find a spot. You guys are gonna do your leg swings. 10 front to back, 10 side to side. And then we're gonna go over this sucker. And so let's go over, I mean, do it. Woof, woof, woof. Yay. Boom, look at that. Phyllis, you're so funny. You say woohoo now, but you never know. Okay, friends. It's funny because yesterday at this time, I think we had like 30 people on, and now we have 17. So for you amazing people who are like doing this morning, I'm so proud of you. So we're on, if some of you are on number 12 with me, it's gonna be funny. Let's not, I'm praying that it doesn't get to the point where it's like number 72, because at that point I'll be like, so we're taking Saturdays off. And probably not. What else do I have to do? Okay, friends. So here's the deal. 4.5 minutes each round. If you haven't been here with before, or if it's your kind of newer. 4.5-minute rounds. We're doing that whole 2-minute endurance thing. So we're gonna do 2 minutes on jump rope, then go back and forth between single arm kettlebell swings and dips on the box for the other 2 minutes. I'm gonna turn the music down on my end just a little bit. That way we don't get another copyright infringement. I'm talking really loud so they can't hear the music. I'm all paranoid now. There we go. I'm all paranoid. I listen to music when I'm in here. You just can't hear it. You're not supposed to hear it. Because if I had to do a silent workout while doing this, it'd be terrible. So, okay, first thing you guys need, a jumpy ropey, and then I need my little box. So if you don't have a jump rope, you guys are gonna do imaginary jump rope, nothing crazy. You guys are just gonna jump around and surprise yourself. Dustin, you are doing double unders for 2 minutes, okay? 2 minutes of double unders for Dustin. And then Coley, you can just make fun of him the entire time. Beautiful? Beautiful. Okay, dream team. We're gonna get this sucker started. So remember, first 2 minutes is just like a warm-up. It's just like jump rope. We have our 10-second countdown. Then single arm kettlebell swings and dips on the box. I feel like I have a lot of items around me and I feel like I might trip on them. Strong possibility. Okay, we're beginning. 2 minutos. 2 minutos. It's gonna get to the point where I start singing to you guys. We're listening to some Third Eye Blind this morning. And we're 30 seconds in. So tomorrow's rest day. Who's excited? I am. I had every intention of running last night because I've either run or lifted in the evenings this week just to give myself kind of like a little time away from my computer. And last night, I literally physically could not get myself to go do it. My body was so tired. So I may go for a long walk today. And then tomorrow is 1,000,000% the rest day. I will say though that I found that I am the type of person that I'll either fall asleep or I'll be working. Like there's nothing else. Like I'll find something to work on. So that's why I've been trying to make myself go do something in the evenings. Because if not, I'll just sit in my house and sit on my computer and do work. Which, owning a gym, even when it's closed, there is a stupid amount of work. Someone had told me that when we first opened. Let me rephrase that. Someone had told me that before we first opened. I don't know. I went into it very blindly, very naive. I was also 26. So 26-year-olds sometimes aren't the brightest people. Okay, we did 2 minutes. Now, dips on the box and single arm kettlebell swings. For the single arm kettlebell swings, remember you're popping your hips, making those hamstrings into little tension. What are we gonna call them? I was calling them like, we're doing 8 on each side. 6, 7. Make sure your feet are pretty much squared off. So check the feet out. You should be sinking back into your heels as your hips go back so you can really activate those hamstrings and turn them into slingshots. And there we go. Okay, now for dips, you've got to make sure that you keep your back as close to whatever object you're using as possible. The reason why is we don't want to put tension on those shoulders because this exercise can bother people's shoulders. And if it does, grab a light set of dumbbells and do kickbacks, or just do the kickback motion with no dumbbells. However, if you're doing these and get super, super close to the object, lower yourself halfway down. It's not a super far range of motion, and then push yourself right back up. 15 of them. Can. 14 and 15. And then we go back to the kettlebell majiggers, and we have a whole minute. So again, why do I want to call them catapults this morning? I don't know. Slingshots. Get tension on those hamstrings. It literally had half of a Stella last night. I've never drank less in my life than during this social distancing quarantine, which means that it's all your guys' fault that I drink. Is what. Not because you drive me to drink, but because I go drink with you guys. More dips. And we're back down. Oh, there's the beep beep. Okay, guys, grab some water real quick. So we got dumbbell sumo squats, dumbbell reverse flies, and lateral donkey kicks. So here's the deal. Sumo squats, wide stance, toes are turned out, weight is here, okay? Reverse fly, I'm gonna have you bend your elbows on this one. So normally we do straight arm. This one I want your elbows tucked in and you're gonna fly them out. So it looks like little chicken wings. And then lateral donkey kicks are meant to mimic, they're meant to mimic bench hops. I'm using 5s. Actually, screw that, I can use 10s. Don't be a baby, Lowe. Okay, sumos to start with this one. You guys are going to be doing 6 total. So wide stance, toes turned out, suck your abs in, drop down low, come up, drop it down again. Okay, you have 6 of these. Suck your abs in at the bottom. 1 more, and 6. Okay, so for this reverse fly, again, we're keeping our elbows tucked in. You can actually go a little bit heavier than you normally would. Now, the reason why is because I want your shoulder blades to really come together on this one, okay? So core tight, elbows tucked in, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Abs in. 7, 13, 15, good. Okay, so 15 of those. Then lateral donkey kicks. So I want you to imagine they're bench hops. You're trying to go up and over something, but you're in your pike position, okay? So I'll show you from this angle and then the other angle. So in pike, take your feet, act like you're going up and over a bench from one side to the other. So it looks like this from the side. You're doing 20 total. Suck your abs in, keep your core tight, and make sure you're keeping your shoulders stacked over your wrists. This round's gonna get hard. Okay, back to sumos. Wow, we're 145 in. We have 245 left. Okay, wide stance, turn out, suck your abs in. I did not eat enough protein yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. Reverse flies. Great. I want to be sore again tomorrow. And yes, Christina, I can actually my eye. At that point, they hadn't, but they did later. Okay, elbows tucked in, flare it out. Flare. Give yourself some flare. Make sure your shoulders are down and away from your ears. And really squeeze those shoulder blades together with every rep. Woof. Okay, that was a nice time, wasn't it? Back to lateral donkey kicks. Yeah, this is a woof woof workout. Danny Sobo, hope you're feeling okay, friend. You got this. I'm gonna go this way and put my feet on the mat. If you guys notice that your feet are jamming into the ground, go from one leg to the other so that way your knees don't take the brunt of the trauma. Sumos. Woof. I'm gonna say woof a lot today. Woof. Because it's tiring. But we're doing day 6, people, of the second week. And you know what? We're in it together as much as it sucks. 1, 2. You guys might notice that my sumos aren't necessarily as wide as some sumos. like the ones you may see on the Instagram, or sumo deadlifts done by powerlifters. The reason why is that I don't have super wide hips. And so the further I go out in that position, the more force inwards I'm gonna end up putting on my hips, which in the long run can have a negative effect. Reverse flies. So find the stance, the wide stance that feels right for you. If you're a runner, we want to train narrow most of the time. However, so think of it like this. If you're a runner, you're going to probably train where you run. If you're a football lineman, you're going to train where you're taking impact. So think about what type of athlete you're trying to be, and that's going to determine your stance in most of the bigger lifts, deadlifts, squats, etc. Snap, single arm dumbbell snatch to lunge and plank dumbbell drag. You guys might get me to puke after this. Okay, snatch to lunge. Remember on the snatch, you're dragging the dumbbell up your body. Your elbow leads. If you don't have a dumbbell, use your arm for this one and go through the motion. So it looks like this. I'll do it from front and I'll do it from side. You're gonna, feet are gonna be a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Core nice and tight. You're gonna whip that sucker up and go back into your lunge, okay? So it's one dynamic motion. And the momentum from that hip pop as you bring your leg back is what causes that dumbbell to drive right up your body. 5, 6. And then we do the other side. Now one side might feel harder. Again, we have one dominant side and one not so dominant side. Ooh, there we go. Obviously, I'm right-handed, so I do that right. Yeah, there we go. I was like, something's wrong. Now, I don't even want you to think about which leg is going back necessarily. Do what comes comfortably for you. Now, dumbbell drags. This one is one that we haven't done in here before. So it's 8 on each side. What you guys do is get down in your plank. You need a spot where you can actually push and pull your dumbbells. Okay? If not, if you don't have dumbbells, you're gonna go out, in. Okay? If you have dumbbells, you're gonna do it the same way. And we're gonna go out and then drag it in. Out, drag it in. Alternating on this one. We're gonna do 8 on each side, 16 total. Core tight. You can do this one on your knees as well if you need to. Woof. I think it's one. Hey. Well, we're gonna go over nutrition soon, so you guys will have the rippest abs ever. Okay, back to the lunges. I'll do them this way so you guys can see it. Weights in the heels, core nice and tight. Make sure your shoulders are back, chest is puffed out. Drive that dumbbell back. Remember, elbow leads on that drag. You've really got to make sure you're dragging up. You're gonna feel like you're gonna hit yourself in the chin. You probably won't. I say probably because you might, but Sam hit himself in the chin one time with a bar. Okay, this knee's going back low. Get it. Woo! God, that side feels so weird. Load tension on those hamstrings. Remember getting down to that nice little RDL first, and then using all that tension in those hamstrings to drive your hips forward and drive that dumbbell up. I think that was 6. Okay, back down. 45 seconds. It's either today is hard or I'm fatigued. Not sure which one it is yet. Okay, bring it out, bring it in. 1. 2. Oh, we have 10 seconds. I'm just going to keep going. Woof. Well, guys, we made it through the first half of the workout. That's nice. Now we're going to do butt kicks for 2 minutes. If you want to jump rope, your name is Dustin, you want to do double unders, feel free. Ouch, I won't do that again. You guys are funny. Okay. Death. This is death. We gotta go do this again. Okay, butt kicks, 2 minutes. We have 3 rounds left. Tree. Think of this as active recovery butt kicks. And then after 2 minutes, we're gonna single leg push-ups and the Phyllis Beckham supine single leg hamstring curl. By the way, supine means face up, prone means face down. So the way I remember it is when you hold a cup of soup, your hand must be up. Supine, prone, soup. If you hold soup like this, it will spill. Don't spill your soup. Stupid weirdo tidbit of the day. Because we played so much beer pong in college, we had to remember all of our physiology stuff with funny things like that. Are we done? No. 45 seconds. We're still moving. Try and stay up on your toes. Even as you guys get tired, focus on what your core is doing. Is your chest up? Is your shoulders back? Is your core tight? Are you breathing? Are you smiling? Are you talking to yourself like I am? 20 seconds. God, this takes forever. It's the longest 2 minutes ever. People who don't know me probably think I'm like the most obnoxious trainer ever. She doesn't shut up. She's not motivational. She complains. She says, woof. Ooh, 2 minutes done. Single leg push-ups. And then she just goes on to exercise. Okay. Single leg push-ups. As you guys go down to the push-up, lift that leg up, okay? So we're activating our posterior chain as we activate our anterior chain. So as you guys go down, lift that leg. And I don't want to hit my head. If you're doing these on your knees, you're going to go down to that push-up and then up into that straight leg raise, or push up, one leg goes straight and then go down just like that, okay? Okay, 4 more. 4. There we go. Okay. The Phyllis favorite. Let's do this. Okay, lay down on the ground. Dig your heels into the ground. Remember, we're supine. We can hold soup on our bellies. Okay, lift your hips up by digging into your heels so you're elevated. Now, this is your position you're staying in. We're already putting tension on those hamstrings. Drag your foot up and then bring it back out. Keep this hip up the whole time. 2, 3. You're doing 10 little lifts on each side. Who said 10 was a good idea? Why am I not laying on the mat? 2 more. 9. Burn, baby, burn. Jeez. Okay, switch sides. 1 minute. 3. Keep that hip up. 4. Drag that knee up. 6. 7. Make sure you're really pushing through that heel. Pull your toe up. Oh, geez. Okay, now you have to activate your hamstrings and glutes again by going into that push-up position. I'm going to do it on my mat. Okay, here we go. Woof. Oh, good. Plenty of time to do more. Again, hips up. I'm going to do 4 on each side. Keep those hips up. 3, 4. Perfect timing. Well, look, guys, it's time for strength again. That's nice. So get back into the circuit where you left off last time, or you guys can start at the top with me. Remember those lateral donkey kicks? I'm still laying here. Keep those shoulders stacked over your wrists when you're in that pike position. Again, please let me know if this is hard or if I'm just majorly fatigued. Woof. Sumo squats. If you guys are feeling the sumo squats, if you have the weight up in front of you and you're feeling it in your core, that's because your core is doing this phenomenal counterbalancing thing and making it so it's actually engaging in that sumo squat. 2, 3. You feel like you're gonna fall back in your heels? That's good. I want you guys in your heels that much. 6. Reverse fly time. Okay. We're now listening to the Gin Blossoms. Obviously, I have odd taste in music for when I exercise. Right. 11. You got 15 of these, remember. 15. Lateral donkey kickies. Just like bench hops, but there's no bench. But you are hopping. Okay, here we go. 20 total, 10 on each side of this one. Up and over. And 20. Okay. Well, this isn't a nice time. I don't know what is. Okay. Woof. We're back. Yeah, I'm tired. We're gonna do this though. And I'm just gonna stay here for a second. 6. Okay, back to reverse flies. I know there's other trainers in the area who are doing. Okay, back down, abs in, hip on the ground, and then remember, elbows stay in, fly them out. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Keep that back flat. And 15. Well, okay. Donkey kick fun. We still have 130 left. Plenty of time to do a million more things. Someone text me later and tell me to eat protein. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. If you're hungover / still drunk, I know who you are. Sorry about the lateral donkey kicks. Those could ruin your morning. Okay, we're back up. Oh, 6. 30 seconds. Hooray. Shoulders back, get in perfect posture, and then go down. My abs are screaming. Oh, thank goodness for the beepy beep. Okay, guys. We have a med ball lunge rotation and a medicine ball Russian twist. So for the lunge rotation, elbows got to be high. It's going to make that core engage even more. And then as well, you're rotating out over the leg that's in front of you. So you out with it. Am I getting heckled or something? That sucked. Yeah, Phil, it did. Just realized you can't see. No, Dustin, I can't. I just keep yelling at you while folding. Christina, come fold my laundry. Okay, mid ball lunge rotation. So remember, seriously, if anyone likes to fold laundry, well, you can't come to my house, but in the future, feel free. Okay, rotate out over the leg that's in front of you. 10 on each side. 10 on each side. Who am I? It is the last round, though. Or look at this way. Now, when you guys push back out of that lunge, make sure you're pushing out of your front heel. So see toe wiggles, push out of it. Yeah, you do have 20 of them. I'm a terrible human being. Ooh, who feels a stretch in their hip flexors? I think that's it. Okay, now, med ball Russian twist, 30 total. If you guys have low back issues, you're gonna make sure to keep your heels on the ground like this. If you don't, lean back, lift your hips up, suck your abs in. Take this mid ball, bring it or object, it could be a pillow. Tap it to the ground, bring it back to center, other side. This is not meant for speed. Keep your chest up, shoulders back. Halfway there. I'm breathing heavy today. Nine, 30. Okay, I'm either gonna have shredded abs by the end of this or a hernia. We got no other options at this point. So, the ladder, okay? Okay, here we go. Well, look, I can't even talk anymore. We have 1:45 left. 6, 7, 8. I'm stepping on something. 9. Yeah, tomorrow's definitely a rest day. Oh, look, Lowe, you're halfway there because you put 20. Elbows high, guys, shoulders back. Try to keep your shoulders down and away from your ears. Jaw relax, you crazies. Whee! I totally lost count. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, back down. And we're back. We have 49 seconds until our workout's done. Abs in. Take that med ball up and over. Remember, if you have low back issues or you start to feel it a lot in your low back, just put your heels down, okay? And then sit up tall. So you're giving yourself a point to anchor down, which is going to create more stability for your low back, which is what? The lumbar portion of your spine. I'm just going to do these so we stop. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I don't know about you guys. That was a woof for me today. Why do we have so many exercises as I stare at the board? I feel like you guys, when you walk into the gym and you see that I put like 9,000 exercises on there, and then you yell at me. Okay, find a spot. Do some leg swings. Open up those hips a little bit. Woof, woof. I heard playing dumbbell drag causes the virus. Shut up, Joel. Sam, that's because you sent me a picture last night of you drinking bourbon. So I don't think they go along with your workouts well. Oh my goodness. Hey, friend. Oh, I think I got lightheaded. I even ate before this. My sleep has been terrible. Like, I mean, I'm going to bed at a decent time, but I like wake up a bajillion times in the night. I don't know why. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you for watching. Yeah, Megan. Doing this in the sun. Like, I'm in a 72-degree gym, and I almost died. So outside crushing this, you guys can crush me. You guys get back. Okay, guys. I'll stand up tall, suck your abs in, and you guys are just gonna lean off to the side. And just get a good stretch on that whole side body. Remember, pull your belly button into your spine and actually get your core to activate. So that way you protect your low back and just your back in general. Good, okay, other side. Oof, we're gonna get into those hip flexors today. I feel like that was like the most dynamic workout that we've done so far. And dynamic meaning like multi-chain, lots of momentum, getting the whole body to work as one pretty unit. Okay, guys, take your hands up. Just kind of like hang there for a second. Grab all your elbows, get your torso back to the side. Good. Now take your hands, put them on the ground. Sit your right leg back. Drop your back knee down the ground. Ooh, look at that. It's on the mat. Sit up tall and push through this front flexor. You guys want a deeper stretch. You guys can take your arms up over your head, or if your arms are tired, just put them on top of your head. Good. And really push through that hip flexor. If you can feel all the way up through here. Oof, oof, oof. Does anyone know what quad muscle acts as a hip flexor? Well, I mean, like which is that? Which of the quad muscles is a primary hip flexor? It's the rectus femoris, in case you guys were wondering. What's the other primary hip flexor? The iliopsoas. Exciting, I know. Okay, guys, take your hands around the front foot, straighten out the front leg, lean into it. So yes, you have 4 quad muscles, surprisingly. That's why it's called the quads. So you have that little VMO majigger that we talked about last week that tells your kneecap where to go and what to do. And then you have your vastus lateralis, which is, guess what? On the lateral side. You have your vastus intermedialis, which is like middle and under basically. And then you have your rectus femoris, which is that big sucker right on top that crosses past your hip. Those are your quads. Happy day. Okay. Take this leg, bring it back. Take your other leg, bring it forward, drop down into that lunge. Sit up nice and tall, push through that hip, get a good stretch through that rectus femoris. Ooh, and obviously everything right here. And take your arms up. And good. And then if you want to, you guys can go off to the side. Again, focus on a good stretch. Don't overstretch it there. I did that once. I was injured for a long time. Make sure you guys are engaging your core as you're doing that stretch. It'll make you deepen that stretch as well. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. If you're a runner, this might hurt like a lot. Like right there. Okay, now take your hands, come around your front foot, straighten out that front leg. There you go, good. You want to look like an upside down pyramid or something, or a triangle. I don't know, they say it in yoga. Oof, those hammies are tight. Good. Okay, now you're going to take your back foot and you're going to step it forward. Now from here, little slight knee bend, stay down there for a second. We're going to do our standing twist. So take your left hand, put on your right foot, then your left knee, put your right arm up there and look at it. Hooray. Again, make sure you're engaging your core and trying to keep your hips parallel to the ground. So this hip, it's going to want to hike up, push it down. Meanwhile, I'm telling you to like look at different stuff, and then I'm cueing you to look at me, and yeah, it all makes no sense. I know. Okay, right hand, left foot, then the right knee. Reach your left arm up in the air, and again, try to keep those hips down. That left hip, push it down a little bit. Oof. Good. Okay, both hands down. Grab opposite elbows again, and rock yourself from side to side. Let that low back loosen up a little bit. Actually, for me, it's my upper back. Good. And then from there, slowly come up. Ooh. Give yourself your second round of arm swing hugs. Hug yourself, love yourself. And you, my friends, are all done with your Saturday morning workout. So thank you guys so much for doing this with me. If you are on day 12 with me, you're the troopers. So day 6, week 2, 6 times 2 is 12. There we go. Phyllis, we see you. Liz's programming filming today. I'm filming today. Programs are done for next week. You actually should be able to download those right now. But then I am programming for week. Wait, this is week 2. Week 3 is done. Week 4. But yeah, I'm gonna film myself doing more exercises today, and then tomorrow's rest day. So all that being said, I gotta stop saying that. You guys crushed it today. Thank you so much for everything. This is the best. I'm working the next 4 days. Oh, I'm all have fun at work. I know it's not fun. Oh, you're welcome, Corey. Thank you guys for coming. Chelsea. Okay, Chelsea Bohannon, guys, on the Facebook one. You can't see her. That's one of my besties from college. So she's up in Vermont right now, stuck in her house. So, okay. I will see you guys not tomorrow. I will see you guys on Monday morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. Thank you guys so much for, again, a second week of awesomeness. You guys are crushing this. And I know because you guys take pictures and you guys update me. So please continue to do that because it's keeping me so motivated knowing that you guys are motivated at home. And if you're not motivated, reach out to any of us because we can all talk you through everything because we're all in the same boat right now. So have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great Saturday, Sunday. And then, yeah, and let me know about questions so we can do our live question and answer session sometime this week. It can be about nutrition. It could be about motivation and mindset. It could be about exercise, physiology. If I don't know any, I'll reach out to some of my wicked smart friends who either have advanced degrees, PhDs, et cetera, in those topics. So remember, friends, stay within your scope of practice and find people who took the time to learn all these things. That way, you guys get the most accurate knowledge from the beginning, and then you can educate yourself on your own body because we're all different. So that's enough of me rambling. Go have a fun Saturday. And by fun, I mean social distance and imagine that you're with 100 people. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you guys on Monday. Happy Saturday. Bye. Oh, I have stop stream here. And then I got to come back and stop stream over here. Scorch Nation. Yeah. Thanks again. Woof. Jay. Love it. Okay. Bye, guys.